Hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. The Oklahoma City Community Foundation has been partnering with nonprofit organizations and community leaders for over 50 years. Our mission is to bring people together who want to make a difference in our state and in the lives of Oklahomans. Through the generosity of our donors, we support local arts, healthcare, beautification efforts, and education. My name is m.wallace, and I am part of our scholarship teams at the Oklahoma City Community Foundation, also known as OCCF. And I'm here to talk briefly about our scholarship programs. Depending on where you are in your path to your future, you may already be in college, you may be considering college or a technical school or a trade school. There are lots of options. So I want to talk to you about scholarships, especially ours, but just give you some information. There are several different types of scholarships available. So our institutions and colleges have scholarships available to you to apply for. I would recommend as soon as you decide where you want to attend that you reach out to the financial aid office or academic counselor to find out about their deadlines, when to apply. Usually you need to apply several months in advance before you want to receive the awards. So if you're starting school this fall, then you need to be asking the question about what's available and plan ahead for next year as well. There are national scholarship programs such as the Coca-Cola Scholarship or the Dell Scholarship. There are lots of different ones. They are available to students across the nation, so they tend to be a little more competitive so that you can look at statewide scholarships. So a really well-known scholarship is the Oklahoma's Promise that many students are eligible to apply for. There are local scholarships, so credit unions, businesses, different organizations might have scholarships available. The Oklahoma City Community Foundation has local and statewide scholarships available. We are the largest independent scholarship provider in the state of Oklahoma. This is a great time to tell you that a general rule is that if a scholarship application costs money, it may be a scam. There are lots of different scams out there. Be careful of the information that you share, especially if it's asking you to pay to apply, then you should definitely be wary of that and never pay to apply for a scholarship. OCCF awards over $5 million every year to students in our state. We have more than 200 different scholarship opportunities, all available through one application. I'll talk about that in just a moment. We awarded more than 1,000 students last year, and we continue to increase the number that we are able to award. Our scholarships range from $2,000, that is our minimum, and we have some that go up to $20,000. Some scholarships are renewable, and that means that you apply once, and if you are awarded and maintain good academic standing, keep good grades, then you are eligible to receive that scholarship for multiple years. We are also offer that students can receive 2 scholarships from us, and scholarships can stack together. So you might receive a scholarship from us and one from your college, maybe hopefully from another organization, and stack those together to meet your tuition needs. Our scholarships are set up by donors, and they specify what criteria is important to them. So we have lots of scholarships that depend on what high school you graduated from. For example, the Oklahoma City Public Schools or Noble County High Schools or Lawton area schools. So some of them depend on where you graduated from high school. We have scholarships available for students in foster care or experiencing homelessness. Some are college specific, so you would need to attend Langston or USAO or UCO, depending on what that scholarship is and which college it is eligible for. Some are major specific, so we have several scholarships for nursing students or engineering students. We have several for education, some for arts and music, for example. Some are financial need based, so not all of our scholarships require you to have financial need, but some do. I recommend that you add that information to your application, even if you think that you won't qualify, because if you don't have that information there, then you won't be considered for certain scholarship opportunities if that information is not there. Some are based on merit, so not all of them you have to have good grades, but sometimes certain GPA is a requirement. And some are based on volunteer-based activities or extracurricular activities, such as the FFA or Key Club or Boys and Girls Club of Oklahoma County, for example. So we have, as I said, more than 200 scholarship opportunities, lots of different criteria. That makes it difficult for us to predict what you will be eligible for. So we have one application, as I said, it's called the Universal Application. And when you answer all those questions and fill out that information, once you click submit, our system will filter through the 200 plus scholarship opportunities and show you a list of the ones that you should be eligible for based on your answers. So our application opens on October 1st. You would need to go to our website, occf.org/scholarships after October 1st. Click the Apply Now button, create an account. We ask that you only create one account. It makes it very confusing if you have multiple accounts. So if you have trouble getting in, there's a link to reset your password, but you can also reach out to us. You would complete the universal application just one time. And once you click submit, again, it will show you what you're eligible for. We call the universal application part 1. And so each scholarship that you are eligible for will also have some supplemental questions, and that is part 2. So you must submit part 2 to be considered for the scholarship, to consider that you have applied. We do have one scholarship that the deadline is in early December. That is for high school seniors at graduating from high schools in Central Oklahoma. Our main deadline is February 15th. So I recommend that you set a reminder for our open date on October 1st, and I would set that to remind you every year because we'll open on October 1st every year. And the deadline, I would set a reminder at least a week before February 15th so that you make sure that you have all of your information submitted and don't run into any problems. We notify students in May if they have been awarded a scholarship, and the funds are for the following academic year. So the students that we just awarded in May, those awards are for this academic year that we are getting ready to begin. We have one scholarship for high school juniors. If your parents have not completed a 4-year degree, then we consider you a first-generation student. And so that is our one and only scholarship that is for high school juniors, and you must be attending certain high schools in Central Oklahoma. Otherwise, we have lots of scholarships for high school seniors and current college students. We have a few for graduate students and career tech students. We have a scholarship for non-traditional students and adult learners and students with an intellectual or developmental disability that are attending the inclusive post-secondary education programs. Some tips to help you make your application stand out. We recommend that you volunteer in your community and keep track of the hours. Volunteering is a great way to see the needs and help your community, and it's a great thing to add to your scholarship application. Get involved. So joining clubs, organizations helps you to learn about yourself and what your skills are, gain leadership experience. So get involved and keep track of your involvement so that you can add that to your application. We also recommend that you make connections. So getting to know a teacher or a coach or a counselor, somebody that would be willing to write a letter of recommendation for you. So we recommend that you talk to them first and ask if they're willing to do that before you add their name and email to your application. Types of information that you'll need for your application are resume information, such as your grades, your high school or college activities, any community service activities, any work experience. Sometimes we ask for your high school transcript if you're a junior or a senior. Some items are optional. You don't have to add your ACT or SAT score, but we recommend that you fill out any optional information if possible. The FAFSA is not required. We do recommend that you complete it. It will open in October, but if you're unable to complete the FAFSA, we have a link for a FAFSA estimator. Again, you'll need somebody to write a letter of recommendation, and there are short answer prompts as well. A few tips, setting a reminder again for October 1st, and especially making sure that you meet the deadline by February 15th. We recommend that you create documents that you can copy and paste the information so that you can apply to as many scholarship applications as possible, keeping all of that information in one place. So again, that it's very easy to apply not only to our scholarships, but others as well. And we recommend that you apply. You lose nothing by applying. Again, it's free. So even if you think you won't get the scholarship, as long as you qualify, you should definitely apply. And I already mentioned including optional information if possible helps us to learn more about you and helps you stand out. Making sure that somebody will review, looking for spelling and grammar errors once you are done, just having somebody to look it over at the end. And then I recommend that you spend some time working on your essays, making sure that they meet the minimum word requirement and that you share information about you. Make it personal so that we can see your character, your personality, but share with us something that you're passionate about. There are lots of resources for scholarships. The top two on this list, I recommend you check out OK College Start, and you can go to are run by the state of Oklahoma. And there are lots of search engines such as Big Future or Going Merry that share scholarships all over the nation. So I would double check those information that they share, but it's a great way to find what's out there. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook for updates. We share our reminders of our deadlines, share stories, and updates on new scholarship opportunities that are available. If you have questions about any of this information, reach out to us at scholarships@occf.org. We are happy to help you, so let us know if you have any questions. Thank you for your attention, and we appreciate sharing this information with you.